So my name is Zachary Adair, and for my informational text children's book, I chose This is the Way We Go to School, a book about children around the world by Edith Baer. Here's the cover page of it. And this is a really good book. It's an informational book because it is telling about the different children around the world, how they get to school, or what they may use as school, or how they learn. So a little bit about the book. The lexile of the book is NP600L. The intended audience is going to be from pre-K to second grade. So it's intended for young elementary school readers, to inform young elementary school the audience about how different children around the world go to school and how they learn and how everyone is different. And this could also be used as a diversity book, because it focuses on different cultures and or economic statuses, and environmental factors as well. So the author is Edith Baer, and it's illustrated by Steve Yorkman. And the paintings in the book, it seems to be all drawings and then a watercolor or painting over them. And this book is a poem book. So there's a lot of rhythm and a lot of rhyming words in the book from sentence to sentence. So I'll get started with the book here. It says on the first page, starting off, it says, 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, come along, it's fun to do. Ellen takes it nice and slow, time to watch the flowers grow. Liz and Larry, as a rule, wear their jogging shoes to school. But at 20 minutes past, roller skates are twice as fast. And the fastest way by far is the school bus or by car. Jenny, Jerry, Pete, and Perry ride the Staten Island ferry. Cable cars take Jack and Jill up the hill and down the hill. Michael and his friend Miguel see the rooftop from the L. Horse and buggy rides, it's plain. Start the day for Jake and Jane. And in Philly, Mitch and Molly go to school by a trackless trolley. Bianca, Beppo, Benedetto ride aboard the Vaporetto. And this is my favorite. Bundled up against the breeze, Niels and Solveig go on skis. So it's showing them skiing down the slopey hills to get to school in a snowy area, maybe somewhere in the northern areas. Palm trees help keep Ahmed cool on his sunny walk to school. Mira takes time out to play. School's a hop and skip away. And watch Sepp and Heidi sail through the air from peak to vale. Akinyi leaves for school by train far across the mountain chain. Kay and Faye and Flo and Joe go to school by radio. So it's showing them going to school listening to the radio. Bicycles bring May and Ling through the traffic of Nanjing. And beneath the dripping sky, Rom is riding high and dry. William comes ashore by boat, counting seagulls while afloat. Carlos takes the town in stride. Louise prefers the countryside. And the famous metro line suits Igor and Ilana fine. Go by copter, by Skeeto. Somewhere, sometimes, some kids do. You come too, we'll look for you. And as it's ending the book here, this is an interesting fact, and another thing about the book is that it states where each of these scenes are talking about. So each in the book, one may be from Hawaii, California, Staten Island, New York, Norway, Egypt. So there's different countries all across the world, and it shows in the book, and it illustrates. The author tells about how they get to school, what is involved when they are going to school, and how they get to school. So while people or kids in America may ride the school bus, by the fastest way, someone in North or in China may have to, walk farther, or if it comes down to skiing down a slope, and it really, I think it's interesting for kids to see. There's also a map on here that shows where each kid is at on the map here, and there's different numbers on the page that show, and a key for the map that shows where each child is located by their name in the book. And this is the next to the last page. This is the last page of the book, and it shows some kids looking around the globe. Really you can have this will be a great book to inform students about how different, the education system is around the world, and really open it up and have a class discussion maybe. Maybe it would even be good for a geography lesson or a history lesson in a younger classroom, in the elementary school level. But I would use this in my classroom for that reason, and to inform kids about how different children get to school, and really a cultural perspective of this book, and some different things of that nature.